Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Dad Games Badly. We are back here today with more NHL23 and our 48 team expansion fantasy draft league. Now, we are in the second round of the playoffs. We beat Minnesota in the first round, moving on to face Vegas. Let's go ahead and take a look at the tree here and see how we all shake. So, Philly, Florida, St. Louis, Vegas, Seattle, Carolina, Montreal, and Dallas looking to be the teams moving forward. Over here, Springfield will be facing the Marlies. Very interesting. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this Vegas team and see exactly who we're going to have to go through to make it to the Eastern Conference or Western Conference Final. We are going up against Vegas. So let's go the other way.
Like and subscribe.
Vigas, Ovi, Couture, Milano, Josh Anderson, Dubois, Drouin, Maroon, David Kampf, Derek Ryan, Samu Tuomala, second round pick of Philly, Curtis Hall, former Boston Bruins fourth round pick, and Nicholas Richelis, the former first round pick. On defense, looking like Pellick, Burns, Lindholm, Manson, Dahan, and Nikita Zaitsev. I mean, honestly, they're a better defensive core than what we just came up against. Honestly, they're a better team all around. Like, Tumal is pretty low on the totem pole there. Do we have any scratch guys? Dyson Mayo, Emberson, and Freddie Allard. Fleury and Net. Fleury back in Vegas. And Sammy Montebo. In all honesty, this could go either way. They are a pretty solid team. And I do want to bring something up. I was watching a video, somebody else was talking about NHL23, and apparently there is a glitch, an issue, where these draft picks are not, you don't even need to have the right draft picks to make a offer, and they are basically losing. So I don't know what we're going to do from here. I'm kind of a little bummed. But I'm happy we're not going to lose picks on that player. It just sucks that, like, you could basically offer sheet anybody. So we're not going to take advantage of that. I don't feel. We are just going to kind of go with the show and do it properly. If we do, we will try and figure something out. But honestly, I try not to do RFAs anyway because most of the time it's not worth the picks. And in this case, it wasn't, and we got a little bit lucky. So let's go ahead and jump into game number one, Vegas versus St. Louis at the Enterprise Center, and see how things fare. Yeah, I know we need to sim the game, and I understand. Alright, first period out of the way. 2-0 Jeannot, shorthanded end on the 5-on-5. Love to see it. Kane, Maroon, Manson, and Brant Clark get a goal. Okay, and let's sim through the third here. 4-2. We know that score line pretty well. 4-3. Ovi gets on the board, gets back on the board like less than a minute later. And we are tied at 4. Really need to start picking them up, boys. I'm not seeing a lot of shots coming from your end. Patrick Maroon gets one, goes up by 1. 5-4 for Vegas. And St. Louis goes absolutely quiet in the third period. Game 1 goes to Vegas. 3 stars of the game. Jeannot with 2 goals. Ovi with 2 goals. And Maroon also with 2 goals. The bastards. Alright, not the way we want to start this series off, unfortunately. Let's take a look at how everybody else is faring at this point. Philly has a 1-0 lead over Florida. Seattle over Carolina. Dallas over Montreal. And, of course, us. All right, game number 2 underway here at the Enterprise Center. I want to sim the AHL game, please. Let's see. First period out of the way. Kampf gets a goal for Vegas. Jeannot gets a power play goal, going tied 1-1 into the third. Couture gets a shorthanded goal, and we don't get a power play goal to even things up. I'm not liking the way things are looking here, man. This team just disappears 5-on-3, goes to waste. 7 minutes left on the clock. Owen Power gets a goal to tie it up with 5.5 minutes left. Can anybody else put a nail in this coffin before we go to overtime? It does not look like it. Let's head right into overtime, folks, and see what we can do. Pretty even on shots at this point. Vegas taking a stand, and it does look like Ovi ends it with just over 10 minutes left in the period. 3 stars of the game: Fleury, Ovi, and Couture. Fantastic. Well, I guess we're heading to Vegas now, because that sounds like a fantastic idea. To go to T-Mobile, down by 2 in the second round. Alright, game number 3. Let's simulate that one. Simulate our AHL game. I didn't look at the scores in between. I feel bad, but we will go through them afterwards. First period, Vegas up by 2, Dubois and Couture. Second period, Bockwist gets 1 back for us. We're down by 1 heading into the third. We've got the advantage in shots. We need to put more on the net and more in the net. I would like to see 2 quick goals. Bockwist with another one. You love to see it. Tied 2-2. Derek Ryan gets one up. Now 3-2. Come on, get one on the power play, boys. OV gets one just after the power play. Down by 2. I am not liking the looks of this team. 4-2 loss. Fuck. Well, I was really hoping this would be a better shout for us. OV, Couture, and Fleury one more time. Alright, we're just not getting it done here, folks. So let's go ahead into the edit lines and see what we can do. Just trying to see if we have anybody else that's the wing center. I mean, it's just not working. I'm going to put Jeannot up in Okpoza's spot. I'll put Bunting down. Let's do that. Right wing, left wing. Left wing, we'll switch these two. Defensively, how are we doing down here? I mean, you two are just hemorrhaging. I don't know what happened. You guys were great earlier in the year, and now it's just not great. Can't really do much about it. Goaltending-wise, I mean, 1 game, 3 saves. Absolutely fantastic. Alright, we'll make that small change. Hopefully the little boost there. Alright, let's go ahead and sim to our next game up here. We'll take a look. So 2-1 for Philly, 2-1 for Seattle, and 2-1 for Dallas at this point. Oops, cancel that. Let's go ahead and simulate this game. Alright, first period out of the way. Hutsko and Lindholm getting a goal. Second period out of the way. Bockwist and Couture. Then Kaner gets one. Heading into the third period, up 3-2. We've been up in the third and have lost. We've been down in the third and has lost. I would like to see this team do a little bit more. Push just a little bit harder. 1 more goal here would absolutely help. Would just put things a little bit further out of reach, but can we hold on? Fortier gets a goal there on Fleury in just under 3 minutes. Holloway gets the empty netter with 8 seconds left, and we do not get swept. We're able to move on and head back home for game number 5. Kane, Holloway with 2 points each, Lindholm with 1 but 6 hits. You can see why he was 3rd star. All right. Looks like Philly and Florida have tied things up. Same there, and Dallas has taken the lead. So we will continue on simulating game number 5 back at the Enterprise Center. We'll keep the lines the same. Looks like we got a little bit of a boost from them. Sanheim and Kane get goals in the second. Burns and Sanheim, and we continue with the slow sim of the third, up 3-1. Definitely have the shots advantage, but I'd like to see this team pushing to even double it. Another 10 or so shots, maybe a goal on the power play would be nice. We've been kind of stagnant on the power play lately. Would like to see a little bit more. Can St. Louis push for a fourth goal? Dubois gets one with just over 2 minutes left. Can we hold on to the win? We do. 3-2. Series now tied 3-2. 3 stars of the game. Sanheim, Kaner with 3 points, and Beignet with 2 assists. Love to see it. Matty Beniers. I can't even say his name. All right, let's go ahead and sim to the next game. Did we... It does look like the AHL team is moving on. You love to see it. Let's go ahead. Dallas beats Montreal. Interesting. Florida has the lead on Philly now, 3-2. 3-2, and 3-2 for Carolina. All right, first period out of the way. Bunting gets a power play goal. You love to see it. Second period, nothing happening. A 1-0 lead. Genther gets a goal. Beautiful. Let's keep pushing, team. The more, the merrier when it comes to goals. If we can get at least 3, I'll be happy. I don't think they'll be able to come back in that amount of time. St. Louis and the power play goes to waste. Vegas doesn't come back after it like they have been. Are they going to get 1 here in the dying seconds? They do not. Series is now tied 3-3. And after the first 3 games, we're all but assuming that the series was over. Grubauer with a shutout, Fleury with a great game, and Genther with 2 points. I mean, Fleury's game was great, but it wasn't fantastic, obviously. Or he would have been first star and had a shutout. Alrighty. Simming on to game number 7, back at home at the Enterprise Center in St. Louis, Missouri. Carolina beats, Dallas beats, and game 7 as well against Philly and Florida, as well as here. So let's go ahead and sim this game, folks. Game number 7, biggest game of the year right here. Win it, we move on to the conference finals. Lose it, we go golfing, and nobody wants to do that. Ovi clearly doesn't either, as he sets a natural hat trick in the first 10 minutes of the game. Okposo gets one back to at least keep us in the game, but I'm going to need a big push from our team in the second. Hall and Janot and Couture. Yeah, that wasn't the pushback I was looking for, team. I'm expecting 3 quick goals right here. Josh Anderson on Chelan. Obviously, what's this pickle got shellacked. And Josh Anderson. And we're just going to call it. 7-2 loss in game number 7. They showed up and we clearly didn't. Okposo had 2 goals, Ovi with 4 points, Anderson with 2 goals. Well, that's not what I was expecting, team. Like, at all. So, let's... Florida moves on. No, we'll follow along with the Thunderbirds. Honestly surprised they've made it this far. This was not a team designed to win much. And they swept the Crunch. Joachim Kamel with 12 points in 14 games. Facing AIK. Don't know whose team they are part of, but congratulations. 1-1 after 2. Game number 3, win that one. Game number 4, lose that one. Now 2-2, heading into game number 5. Can we win that one? We do. Game number 6, can we win and end the series here? We do not. We head to game number 7, folks, of the Calder Cup. Alright, first period is out of the way. Gawanke gets a goal for us. Second period, Ansons gets a goal, and we are tied 1-1 heading into the finals. Cogliano gets a goal. Up 2-1, 7 minutes left. Keep an eye on that shot clock because I do want to see the new celebrations if it extends down to the Calder. And we'll pause it here. Start game. Thunderbirds are up by 1 with 35 seconds left in the game. Can they win the Calder? I mean, it's going to be a boost for guys like Kamel, Evangelista, Stranges, and that's kind of what we're looking for. However, is that what we really want? Well, we want them to grow.
In the final moments of this period, Springfield's up 2-1 and the crowd has been
Add lock, set lockdown defense up. I guess I should have checked jerseys. Why the fuck are they both white? That's just dumb. Empty net. Is it big bullying? Let's go. Let's go. Kanunen saves an empty net goal right there. Yorkfest gets it, hands it to Thurell. Thurell coming in, gets just absolutely hammered. Bodie Wild picks it up. Vilmanis gets it. Skating out of the zone, flips it out. Gonna let Kanunen get it. He's gonna push it out of the way. They're gonna fight for it. It's gonna be too little, too late. And final shot, Bodie. Nothing. Springfield Thunderbirds are your Calder Cup champions for the 2024-2025 season. Congratulations to them and to the St. Louis organization. I mean, it's nice actually hearing sound when you win. You see all the sad boys over there. Boucher and Dickinson, all sad, all crying. Wah, wah, wah. Looked like he had the winning lottery numbers on his jersey there in the arm. Absolutely love to see the disappointment in these boys' faces. They've worked so hard, and they just unfortunately haven't earned it. Tried so hard, but in the end, nothing else matters. Or something like that. I don't know all the lyrics. Who's that ugly monkey? Good game. Good game. Good game. Fuck you. Good game. Good game. Fuck you. Good game. That's how it really is. Is that Cogs? I'm assuming Cogs is the captain. Yeah, absolute beauty, Cogs. So it doesn't extend to the Calder. Bodie Wild gets it. I mean, I really want to hand it to somebody else. Runanen, Kamel. I mean, there you go. That's the championship for the Calder. Let's get that photo, boys. Nobody dropped it. Obe Kubel. So that is it, folks. That is it. We won the game. We won the battle. We won the war. Calder Cup champions are your Springfield Thunderbirds. And I think from there, we're just going to end it. We'll come back for the draft next one and go from there. So once again, folks, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Much love. Until next time. Bye-bye.